producer Jason, what do you have back there for us today?
Yes. All right. I have lots back here today. All right. First, I'm going to start out with, actually, I'm going to start out with Jenna from Salt Lake City. That's what I'm going to do.
Jenna?
Jenna, yes. All right. She just wrote in via the Dr. Gina Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
All right. And she says, Dr. Gina, my husband has been really hard on our son for several years. He believes in tough love just like his father did. But I think he's really damaged our son. My son's 13 now. He seems like he's almost scared of the world. He's gone from an outgoing little boy to a quiet, introverted teenager. And am I right when I say that my husband has emotionally damaged our son? And is this a natural part, or is this a natural part of becoming a teenager? Is this permanent? Is there a way to get my son back?
There is absolutely no way for me to know the answer to that, Jenna. I would have to see and know more specifically about how your husband dealt with your son. I can say this. I've seen more mothers destroy their children by insulating them from the hard knocks. It is a father's role in a child's life, and this is why two parents are so important. It is a father's role in a child's life to be the heavy. You know, I personally, especially with my sons, I don't discipline them at all. I am the mom, I'm the nurturer, I'm the hugger, I'm the lover, and that's really hard for me because I have a hard driving, strong, critical personality.
Yeah, I noticed.
But when my sons do something wrong, they wait till daddy gets home because I'm not going to be that mom to them. And I think these roles, I've studied this psychologically, it's very important. And so it's hard for me to say because I've seen a lot more moms screw up their kids by being overprotective, over sheltering, especially if you only have one child. You're in such a danger of doing that. It's scary. And I'm an only child of two only children, so I can speak to this very personally. We can't over shelter our children. Now, having said that, I'm a homeschool mom, and I didn't homeschool my children to shelter them. A lot of people think that. I homeschooled my children because I looked at outcomes. That's what I look at when I study research. I look at outcomes. I look at, you know, where are the children who are the happiest in their lives? Where are the children who are the most successful and feel that success in their lives? And then I make decisions based on that. And that's how I chose homeschooling. It had nothing to do with sheltering, but people will say, oh, that's sheltering. It's not the same thing as the mom saying, don't spank him, don't discipline him, don't be hard on him, don't take away his favorite toy. I have a friend who, the dad in that family, and my husband this is so beyond what my sweet husband could ever do, but the dad in that family, when the children are arguing over a toy, he takes the toy in front of them, breaks it, and throws it in the trash. I personally think that's some awesome parenting right there. Not that I have the intestinal fortitude to do it. I just think it's awesome parenting because it teaches the child that nothing is worth that sacred bond of family. The message there is so clear. This material thing, whatever it is not worth your bond as brother and sister. And so I think that dad is right on that. So it's impossible, Jenna, unfortunately, for me to really gauge what's going on in your family specifically, but I would guess this has a lot more to do with this child's adolescence happening, which is a time where their personality just goes under these radical changes. And the best thing you can do is support your husband, stand with him on the majority, unless he's abusive, and that's where I say that's a completely different matter, but you didn't use that word, you just said hard on him. Children need that because life is hard on them. And you can be that nurturer and that supportive wife who is a team with your husband and at the same time absolutely constantly expresses how natural and normal adolescence is and that all these strange feelings are normal and that he's okay. If he perceives that you think he's strange right now, that's the absolute worst thing that could happen. You come alongside of him and make him feel like the son he's always been to you, and that's going to make the biggest difference. And if there are more details there you want me to know about, let me know. Go ahead, Jason.
All right, I totally thought that you were going to take the woman's side on that. You surprised me there. I thought you were going to say, yes, your husband screwed up, and you were right. Now you go tell your husband that you were right. But
I can't know. I mean, I really think that my friend that I was talking about who breaks the toy, I really think that's pretty hardcore. But I tell you what, I wish I had the guts to do it with my children because as an only child dealing with sibling rivalry, I want to teach them that sibling relationship is more important than any material item. And how else what's a better example than breaking? And you know what? They don't argue with each other. They don't. I've been around these children, so there you go.
Awesome.